Cancer the crab. Cancer the crab. I said I'm looking for Cancer the crab. Cancer the crab. What's going on, Cancer? Here's your reading for March 2020. If you're new to the channel, hey, what's going on? I'm so glad we found each other and we have crossed paths. And if you are returning, welcome back and thank you for rocking with the channel. But most importantly, thank you for rocking for yourself. Okay, Cancer, what came through psychically and intuitively here before we get into your spread here is the song by Frank Sinatra, My Way, came through for you. I'm gonna list it right here for you. Also, the Beatles, Here Comes the Sun. I'll list it here for you as well. And to Cancer, I was getting a real sense of like this month you're going to like reclaim your personal power and choose to finally like live life fearlessly. Very nice. I like that. Also to Cancer, you may be very are feeling kind of like emotionally reserved and frequently perturbed. Maybe this month, Cancer. And also was very interesting too. I got for you, it, whatever it is, but it was never external and always resides internal. I don't know what that means, Cancer. But yeah, that's what came through for you. And also too, if you hear any background noise, it's raining right now, so you may hear some background noise. Anyway, Cancer, let's see what's going on for you this month. So Cancer, I feel like this month there's a real like stress, or there's a real focus on forgiveness, Cancer, but it's more of like no longer holding on to like resentment, or no longer holding on to those situations that people have caused or done to you that really hurt you. You're starting to really look at like the give and take within your life, Cancer, and you're starting to realize like you're holding on emotionally to a lot more, Cancer, than you really should. And it's starting to really weigh you down, and you're starting to really like come to terms with this. It's forgiveness, Cancer. I'm almost like I can't quite pick up the right word, but it's like okay, I feel like forgiveness is going to be second. The first thing that's going to come, it's like acceptance in a sense, where it's like, Cancer, you can't stay mad forever. Why would you want to stay mad forever? Why would you give your power away like that? Don't ever give your power away like that. If you allow something external to you, whether it's a person, whether it's a thing, whether it's an item, whatever it is, have that much control over you, Cancer, regarding is able to like have an energetic hold on you, where it's like an emotional like suppression. If you allow that to happen, Cancer, there's something very interesting about that, Cancer. It's like if you allow external things to hold you down, or to like pave your way. Interesting that just came through. If you allow like external things to really place a hold on you, Cancer, we can only sort of in a sense imagine like what things you kind of place upon yourself regarding internally for you and who you are, and anytime, Cancer, you let something external to you have that much control over you and place that much power over you, that's immediately when your spiritual sovereignty no longer exists, in a sense, where it's like you freely give it away and you make that decision, Cancer, to allow something external to you to have any power or any, significance or any emotional burden placed upon you. And only you can keep that active, and only you can keep that going, and only you can manifest that, and only you can destroy that. And only you can choose to walk away from that. And only you, Cancer, can choose to hold on to that and make that a piece of your reality or a piece of your consciousness, you know? So I really feel, Cancer, that this month, like I said, it's really a lot of realizing the give and take within your life, really looking at situations for what they really truly are. And it's like acceptance is coming, and then after that will be forgiveness. And you know, I've said this before, Cancer, on our channel, but forgiveness is not for the other person, Cancer, nor is it you know, something that or like a sign that you are condoning someone else's awful or nasty behavior. Forgiveness is for yourself, Cancer, because you're no longer going to carry that shit around with you anymore. And it no longer defines you. And you're also going to realize, Cancer, that it never defined you. You chose to be under the impression and under the illusion that it was something that defined you, no? So I really just feel, Cancer, that this month you're coming to terms with a lot of these things and a lot of these concepts where you're going to be freeing yourself from how we, it's like this, Cancer, how we live a happy life is when we become indifferent to what makes no difference. You know, hope that makes sense, Cancer. Because, you know, Cancer, what you have delegation over this month, what you have control over, Cancer, is you don't have to indulge, Cancer, or involve yourself in other people's deceptive behavior or deceptive situations, you know? You don't have to always be an active participant within situations like that, and you can choose to do that. You can choose to indulge, or you can choose to take a step back and say, that's not my energy, that's not my thing, I don't want to involve myself in that. And that's okay too, Cancer. And just because you can't, and we talked about this before, just because you cannot or you choose not to because it isn't, you know, it doesn't resonate with your energy, if you cannot show up for someone, Cancer, that does not mean that you do not love them or that you do not support them. It's just you drawing a boundary line and no longer involving yourself in situations that only breed and propagate toxicity into your life, you know? Interesting, Cancer. So yeah, you have that ability and you have that control this month, Cancer, over yourself and what you choose to indulge yourself in. Very interesting, Cancer. Because here too, I can see what you don't have delegation over, Cancer. What is kind of out of your control this month is really like seeing people's emotional behavior in terms of like it switching or it like flip-flopping, where it's like 1 minute they may feel one type of way and then the next minute they may feel another type of way, or their opinion or their emotional response or resonance to things kind of switch, you know what I mean, Cancer? And then you may look at that as being like them being inconsistent, and then you then don't feel safe around that person, place, or thing, and then you then, you know, get nervous, and then you kind of want to fix the situation, and then you want to understand it, and then involving yourself in, you know, other people's drama. You know, look at it like this, Cancer. You don't have to make it a big deal. This doesn't have to upset you, whatever this is, you know? And also, what's out of your control too, Cancer, is, you know, people showing their true colors to you. Because when people show you their true colors, Cancer, believe them. Okay? Interesting reading, Cancer. I like it, though. You're taking your power back this month, and I really, really like it, you know? I just heard no fucks given. Okay. Damn. All right. Let's see. For the heart of the matter here, Cancer, you popped up the Two of Wands here, reverse. So let's see. I'm going to get a little bit more information for you. Two of Wands reverse for Cancer. Why is the Two of Wands reverse for Cancer? We got one card. Let me get another one. Okay. So we have the Knight of Cups reversed. Interesting. And we also have the Lovers reversed. All right, Cancer. You this month may also feel like a tug and pull regarding like between having to make a decision or just dealing with everything that we just spoke of and discussed regarding like your like a head over heart decision or head over heart moments when you want to maybe okay, interesting. It's going to be very important for you, Cancer, this month to identify when your egocentric mind is taking control or decides to take decides to be the driver, you know? What I mean by that, it's like if your ego comes up in, you know, especially the egocentric mind where it's all about, you know, like what you want to do and it's all the I, like I don't care, I want to do it like this and I don't give a shit, and that's the egocentric mind, you know. Now, in me saying that, Cancer, it's going to be very important for you to identify when and if that takes over, Cancer, and then acts like as the like orchestra or the orchestrator of the situation or of your decision making. That's when it's going to be very important for you to identify that, Cancer. And how you can identify when your egocentric mind is coming out is when there's fear present, when all of a sudden you don't necessarily have everyone, is including yourself's best interests at heart, or trying to avoid a situation, trying to like place your power or get over on another person, place or thing, anything within that realm, Cancer. When that comes up for you, that's how you can identify your egocentric mind is taking over, and it's time to tell your egocentric mind to take a back seat, and it's time for, you know, your heart, Cancer, to really, your renewed heart, very interesting, to be front and center and to operate from a heart-based perspective, because you know that you can do that, Cancer. Very interesting, Cancer. Also being guided to kind of reveal this to you. One of the things that I say, like the shadow, you know, aspect or part of the zodiac sign of Cancer is Cancer is willing to help you all the way to the end. But a shadow aspect of Cancer can be where it's like this, like Cancer will say something like, "Oh yeah, I'll help you, of course. Yeah, I'll be more than happy to help you. But we're gonna do it on my way." You know what I mean? I don't know why that came through right now for you, Cancer, but take that as it resonates. But it's really time for you, Cancer, to make these decisions from a new perspective regarding like a renewed heart chakra type of resonance, or a vibration where it's like you always remember to put yourself first, you know, not in a selfish or arrogant way, but it's always remembering to check in with yourself, Cancer, regarding how you feel about situations. And based upon how you feel within that moment will then let you know how to move forward, or what decision to make next, or how can I describe that? Checking in with yourself is very important, because then that lets you know whether your egocentric mind comes out, whether you're ready to move forward, whether you're ready to speak of anything. And always to, Cancer, you care, you know, and that's a beautiful thing about you. But sometimes, Cancer, you don't have to involve yourself in everyone else's drama and make it your own. You need to draw those boundary lines, and I feel like you're really doing that this month, Cancer, and you're operating from like um a type of self-love type of energy where you now see that putting yourself first is not selfish. And if the second party thinks that you are selfish for doing that, it's because one, they don't do it for themselves or their self, and two, maybe that person shouldn't be in your life because they don't support you, you know, and what's best in your highest good. All right, Cancer. So I have here in this pail a bunch of quotes here from four very profound philosophers, Epictetus, Aurelius, Seneca, and Plato. So they're just, you know, a bunch of random quotes here. So let's see, Cancer, what comes through for you. Cancer, March 20. Okay, I think two popped out here. Yep. Okay. Life is never incomplete if it has an honorable. I'm sorry, we can start that over, Cancer. Life is never incomplete if it is an honorable one. At whatever point you leave life, if you leave it in the right way, it is whole. Nice, by Seneca. Let's see. Interesting, yeah. Attach yourself to what is spiritually superior, regardless of what other people think or do. Hold to your true aspirations, no matter what is going on around you. Epictetus. Very interesting, Cancer. It's all about living a whole life and knowing that you've lived it to the fullest and that it is whole and it always will be whole, Cancer. When you decide that it's time to be whole, when you decide to take your power back, which I see this month that you really are, and staying true to who you are and staying true to the newfound you and your newfound honorable energy, you know, Cancer? All right, Cancer, that's what I'm getting here for you for March 2020. If you'd like to book a personal reading for yourself, visit intuitiveperceptions.com. There you can contact me. You can see my services and everything that I do offer for you guys. You can also contact me there. You can also contact me on Facebook Messenger. I'm active on there for you guys, or email. All that stuff is in the description box below. Also, too, Cancer, if this reading here helped you in any way or assisted you in any possible way, go to let me know by smashing that like button and also dropping me a comment and letting me know how. All right, Cancer, you'll be all right. You got this. Stay true to who you are and stay true. I just heard stay true to the game. Whatever that means for you, Cancer. All right, Cancer, we'll see you next month. And as always, God bless and love and light.